welcome back to the second channel, guys. We're back at it again. And speaking of back at it again, today's video is going to kind of back off the last video we did, which was all about Generation X and how they're starting a war against Gen Z.
They're rising up and saying, okay, it's time for the smartest generation. We're fully prepared to see what that generation is going to do.
If you missed that video, go watch that one so you fully understand what's going on. But basically, long story short, Gen X are angry. And from your guys' comments, I actually learned what they're angry about. So apparently it's all to do with an Eminem song because Eminem brought out a song that was inappropriate or something. Gen Z weren't happy, so they tried to cancel him and now Gen X are unhappy. I don't know, but basically, long story short, Gen X are not happy and they're trying to create a war. They've come together, they've created a mafia, and they're trying to take Gen Z down. And as a Gen Z, I'm not happy. So today we're doing what I do best. I'm going undercover as a Gen Xer, the most famous Gen Xer of all time, Georgemason, and we're gonna see what's really going on in these groups, and we're gonna troll them. First things first, let's search Facebook for Gen X, because surely, if there's gonna be a group for this, it's gonna be on Facebook. Every Gen X person is on Facebook. We've got a few groups here, but we've got a post here. Apparently, some in Gen X are waging a war on Gen Z through social media. I'm perplexed. I have no beef with Gen Z. Oh, this person's on our side. They're my kids, and they're awesome. Guys, be more like, who made this post? Brent Bass. Be more like Brent Bass. If you're gonna be a Gen Xer, be like Brent Bass. I'm wondering if all the Rise Up folks are those pseudo Gen Xers born around 1980, because everyone I know that was born in the 60s is very confused by this. Now, I don't know what group this is in. Is it just a group called Gen X? Oh, it's a public group. Right, so the war has made its way on Facebook. So let's try and join some of these groups. So first thing I see, Gen X singles. Is this a dating group for Generation X? Here it is, Gen X. Post your selfies, complain about the world, and reminisce about the good old days. Why have you got to be single if you want to join this group? If you just want to reminisce about the good old days? I don't know, but I'm going to join anyway. We've got a group here, Gen X AF. Is this Saved by the Bell? What's this program? I mean, this maybe show that I'm not Gen X. Is this Saved by the Bell? I was Saved by the Bell. Am I a Gen Xer? This group is for all Gen Xers born 1965 to 1980-ish. To post whatever is related to our generation. Open forum to bleep, brag, and share a lot. Support each other, blah, blah, blah. Only rule is no bullying each other or bashing. Well, I'm gonna do both them things. I'm gonna bash and bully people. All right, that's 2 groups down. We're slowly infiltrating. I mean, we haven't been accepted yet, but I can feel we're gonna get in these groups. Georgia looks like the ultimate Gen Xer. Oh, look at this one. Gen X Uncensored. If you were born between 1965 and 1980, you are de facto Gen X. We are the forgotten middle child, we're the forgotten generation, blah, 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 blah. We're so good, we're so sad, blah, blah, blah. We are fiercely independent, yeah. Literally, this whole description is just bigging up Gen X. It's like, we're the forgotten middle child, we're the forgotten generation, we're independent, we didn't have cell phones, we weren't tracked by our parents, we had no supervision most of the time. We get it, you think you're great. But we're gonna be the judge of that today. So yeah, it doesn't really explain what the group is, so there's only one way to find out. We've got a join. Or we got this one, Gen X, which has 1.4 million members. Okay, so this is one we saw the first post from. So this one's actually public. So we can have a little sneak peek of what's going on in here. All right, so from what I can see, this is just a very nostalgic group. People are like, used up quite a few of these in elementary school. Blue Horse tablets. I have no idea what a Blue Horse tablet is, but apparently it's this. Blue Horse primary school tablet. They had tablets back in the 60s and they call us iPad babies. They've been on tablets since the 60s. This generation, wait till I get accepted into these groups. They won't know what hit them. But yeah, as I was saying, it's a lot of nostalgic things. Someone else posting all of their cassette tapes, which I don't have a problem with. You know, that's good. But I do have a problem with the war. But of course, there are some posts like this. You think you can hurt my feelings? I used to hold the flashlight for my dad. What does that mean? My dad couldn't get anything done when I was holding the flashlight. I used that damn thing like a lightsaber. What? Why does this mean you won't get your feeling? I don't know. Are you saying your dad hurt your feeling? I don't know. After being married to my ex, nobody can hurt my feelings. I'm numb to it. Well, that's sad. I feel kind of bad clowning on the Gen X now. But they've declared war, right? I've got no choice. But yeah, overall, it seems like a lot of these groups are similar sort of things. Gen X nostalgia, Gen X underground, Gen X only. Oh, look at this. Generation War. Is this about the Gen X war? Oh, maybe it's not about, I think it's about the real war. Oh, it was made in 2014. It was made 10 years ago. This is definitely not about the Gen Z, Gen X war. Gen Z didn't exist 10 years ago. This seems to be about an actual war. You know what? I'm just gonna join all these groups. Literally every single one. I'm gonna try to join them all. Oh look, this one's making me answer a question. What do you enjoy most about being Gen X? I don't know. I'm not Gen X. Being nostalgic with my fellow Gen Xers about the good old days. That seems like something a Gen X person would say. What does latchkey mean? What does latchkey mean? I don't know. This is a good security question because I have no clue. But luckily, Google exists. A latchkey kid or latchkey child is a child who often returns to an empty home after school, or a child who's often left at home with no supervision. It means we brought up ourselves as the door was always on the latch. I think that's what it means. I hope I'm right. All right, and with that, we have joined over 10 groups, so now all we have to do is wait to get accepted to infiltrate these groups as a fake Gen Xer. I'll see you guys when we've been accepted. And we're back! Just like that, guys. It has been a couple of days. I've waited, and finally, we've been accepted in some of these Gen X groups. Georgia's made her way in. As you can see, we've got 5 notifications. So now it's time to go in undercover as a Karen to try and troll some of these Gen Xers. All right, so first group we got accepted into, Gen X AF. All right, this is a group with 45,000 members. Oh, and this is the group that says, if you don't like cursing and laughing, please exit the group now. All right, first post I see here, someone's just posted some text that says, please be patient with me. I'm from the 1900s. Now, this post doesn't really make much sense because it's not just Gen X that are from the 1900s. It's also millennials, it's also Gen Z, well, some of Gen Z. See, you're not special. It's not just you that's from the 1900s. Oh my gosh, I just seen a comment here. It's not going to get any better. The older we get, the less relevant we are. It's a bit of a sad comment, isn't it, Willie? Keep your chin up, Big Will. Don't let the Gen Z keep you down. You're still relevant to me. XX. Right, let's check out some of the other groups we got accepted into. Oh, we've got the Gen X group, which if you remember, this is the public one, so we can now post in this. Oh, the first post I see, I just want to say, you're all my people. I absolutely love our generation. You all bring the laughs and memories daily. And for that, I thank you. I was about to say, for a generation of Karens, this is quite wholesome. And I've literally just checked the comments and someone's put a gif. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Yep, we've got a Karen here. I'm gonna reply to her. I'm gonna back the original person up. No, you shut up, you Karen. Oh my gosh, I've literally just typed Karen. There's so many Karens in this group. We can tell we're in Karen territory. But yeah, with that, we're gonna post. Hopefully this person gets a bit offended by that because I don't know if she's being like, oh, shut up, you're being so cute. But this doesn't look like a cute shut up. It looks like, shut up, shut up, shut up. I didn't think I was gonna join this group defending the Gen X. I joined here to be a hater, but apparently there's already one in here. All right, next post I see. So I'm finally ready to make this confession. Since I was a little girl, I've had the biggest crush on William Shatner. Who the hell is William Shatner? Blame my grandmother. Who's William Shatner? William Shatner. Oh, it's this guy. I still don't know who he is. Oh, he's from this show. Star Trek, that's it. He's from Star Trek. Oh, we got 2 notifications. Willie's replied to us. And also Jenny, the Karen. Right, let's start with Jenny. Oh, you got me good. It's called humor. Try getting some. Ugh. Why did she write it like single line? Why is it not in like one line? She gave an emoji its own line. Ha! Humor. Humor is supposed to be funny. It's people like you who give our generation a bad rep. ... And no, you can't speak to my manager. You Karen! We got a good there. Right, let's see what Willie says. Try working with these folks. I feel like this is an American guy, right? No one says folks in England. I'm gonna do an American accent for him. Try working with these folks. Or worse, they're your supervisor. He hates Gen Z. Oh, you know what? This is a perfect time to bring up the war. Oh no, Willie. A Gen X leader like you can't be taking orders from a stupid Gen Zer. I'm not sure if you heard about the war, but us Gen X are standing up and rising against Gen Z as we are the tougher, more intelligent and smarter generation. Yes, smarter and intelligent literally means the same thing. I can't think of anything else to say. Will you rise with us, Willie? Is Willie gonna rise with us? Let's see. He works with Gen Z all day long. They're his boss and he hates it. Oh, speaking of hate, Jenny's just replied to us. Are you okay? Like, for real? You're having some kind of breakdown or something. No, I'm not. I'm just calling you a Karen. You literally told someone to shut up when they were like, thank you, everyone. I appreciate you. But I'm the one having a breakdown? I highly doubt you have a husband, but maybe you can get one. Wait, what's going on here? I'm getting roasted. George is getting roasted. But maybe you can get one of your cats to dial emergency services for you. You need help, Grandma. Grandma? You're a grandma. We're both grandmas. We're both Gen X. I have a husband. What are you talking about? Jenny has absolutely gone in there. But don't worry, George is gonna cut back. Listen here, Karen. You're as much of a grandma as me. We're both Gen X. You imbecile. Oh, and for your information, I have a husband. What's his name? Does George's husband have a name? Oh, here it is. The family tree so far. So the dad doesn't have a name. He's just a farmer. He's a very wealthy farmer. So take that. I could buy you... Wait, what? The post or object you were commenting on has been removed by its owner, and you can no longer comment on it. Who removed their post? Was it the person saying thank you? Was she like, guys, don't argue. I just wanted to say thank you. I'm deleting my post. Have I made someone delete their thank you? But no, it's still here. Maybe she deleted the GIF then. Oh, she did. The Karen got out Karen. We out Karen the Karen so much, she deleted her comment. Take the L, Jenny. We won that one. To be honest, I wish she didn't delete it. I wanted to flex on her. I wanted to let her know I have a husband. She's trying to make out with some crazy cat lady. I didn't get to tell her I'm not. Right, we need to find her. I'm sure she'll be in some more of these comments. Right, the hunt is on. Let's try and find Jenny. All right, and just like that, I've literally found Jenny in the comments again on this post about William Shatner. She's literally in the comments hating once again. Jenny said, what kind of confession is that? You're obviously not Canadian, lol. Right, she's getting replied to. Wait, the post's been removed? Has she blocked me? Yeah, look, I'm trying to go on her profile. She's blocked me. What a Karen. I was gonna call her out. I was gonna let her know I have a husband, but she's blocked me. Right, that's it. I'm gonna make a post in here. What should I make the post about? How can I ruffle some feathers in here? I'm gonna ask the group what their opinion on Karens is. Considering their generation's full of them, and hopefully this will get the Karens to come out of the woodwork. What's your opinion on asking for the manager at a store? I used to do it, but now I'm so scared of being called a Karen. ... Just me? And with that, post. I'm hoping they approve that, but in the meantime, let's check out some of the other groups, because the next one we've got seems very interesting, because this one is called Gen X Uncensored. What does that mean? We're about to find out. All right, again, it's a lot of memes. Making heart hands as Gen Z, going like that. Making heart hands as millennials, going like that. Making heart hands as Gen X, and he's flipping them off. Wow, Gen X, you're just so tough. Oh, in the comments of this heart thing, someone said, lol, we deserve respect. Lol, we flip off people. And then are like rolling their eyes, kind of being like, why are you demanding respect and then saying, oh, we're so rude? Which is true. You're literally Karen. Why do you think you deserve respect? Oh, someone else said, we don't deserve or want anything but to be left out of the nonsense. We tell dopes like you, F off, but we want to be left alone. All right, I'm gonna reply to him. You're so rude. Gen X doesn't claim you. You're not one of us. Right, you know what? I'm just gonna make a post in this group. I want to talk to them about the war. I want to see how many people were against it, how many people were with it. Because this is literally the uncensored group, so surely you can say anything and not get banned. Howdy, my fellow Gen Xers. Have you seen all the commotion online about a war with Gen Z? I, for one, am standing up. We can't accept this for much longer. It's time the toughest generation fights back. Who is with me? ... Let's take control. We run this world. And then I'm gonna put a world emoji and the classic Gen X emoji, the thumbs up. And with that, post. Come on, please don't have to be approved. It's not, we're straight in. Let's go. Now let's see what Gen X thinks, because I feel like it's gonna be quite diverse. I feel like some people are gonna be with me and be like, yeah, screw Gen Z, we're the best. And I feel like some people are gonna kind of be like, no, don't be against Gen Z. They're literally our kids. So let's see what they think. All right, I'm getting a few notifications right now. Oh, it's about the Gen X war. What are people saying? Someone said, eye roll. Exasperated sigh. What's that supposed to mean? Gen X doesn't give a freak. F-A-F-O. What does that mean? Oh, F around and find out. Why did you post that on this? I, for one, am not afraid of a generation that can't get anywhere without GPS and is traumatized by loud noises. I replied to him, damn right, Tim. Someone else said, war with Gen Z? That just seems like a waste of time. We have nothing to gain from it. Simply because we just don't give a frick. Why is this generation so obsessed with not caring about anything? Literally, they're saying up here again, we don't give a frick. And in the last video when I was reacting, they were like, oh yeah, we're the generation, we just don't care about anything. I'm gonna reply, it's time to start caring and fighting back. I'm not gonna lie, when I started this video, I was planning on trolling the people that were starting the war. But it turns out no one's starting the war, so I'm now starting the war and trolling anyone that isn't joining me. I've become the one thing I hated. Oh my gosh, my notifications are going crazy. The person that said, seems like a waste of time, we have nothing to gain, and I said, it's time to start caring and fighting back. And they said, but why? That's a good question. Why are we fighting back? They've had it coming. You know why. You don't need to ask me. Someone else said, Georgia, ... Guys, they love their ... Let's take a deep breath and put the bowl down. ... From one Xer to another ... They just talk it. They do not want none ... LMAO, ... I'm gonna reply to him, I know they're all talk, but I think we should be prepared ... to show our authority. Guys, the ... go crazy in this group. The post now seems to have got a bit quiet. We have peaked, that's 49 comments, 18 reactions, but I'm surprised Gen X maybe aren't as bad as we initially thought. Maybe it's just the Gen Xers on TikTok. Maybe that should be our next target. And I think on that note, I think this is all the trolling we can do today, because this generation is so committed to being unbothered that they actually are unbothered. Like, I'm trying to troll people, I'm trying to rile them up, and they just don't care. So maybe it's the TikTokers we need to target. Let me know if you want to see more Gen X trolling. I'm not gonna lie, it might be hard if they really are this unbothered. We need to find more people like Jenny. I just don't understand how a generation could be so calm and also have Karens. How are they just so polar opposite? But whoa, wait a minute. It's been a few days, right? I've left Facebook. I was done with the video. However, I've literally just gone on Facebook just to check if anything else happened, see if anyone else was triggered by it. And we've kind of gone viral. So the post in Gen X Uncensored about the Gen Z war has currently got 110 comments. Pretty much just being the same thing. People being like, lol, we aren't worried. However, this is not what I came to show you. So basically, remember the post we did earlier about Karens and asking, is it okay to ask for the manager? Well, that got approved. Here it is. And look how many comments it's got. 1,100 comments. And look, I'm now a top contributor in Gen X as well. Guys, I don't want to hear anyone say I'm not the biggest catfish. I'm literally the top contributor in Gen X Uncensored, which has 100,000 members, and also a top contributor in Gen X with 1.5 million members. And I'm not even in Gen X. But Georgia is the biggest Karen of all time. See, honestly, I forgot I even made this post. So I thought we should go through, read some comments together. Let's see what Gen X opinion is on asking for the manager, because this is literally their generation. The Karens, not just you. Just remember, the calling people Karen has turned into a way to get middle-aged women to shut up. It's the modern equivalent of calling a woman aggressive or unpleasant or hysterical. Do what you need to do. Be polite, but firm. The thing is, I would reply to these, but it's been 2 days. They're not going to be replying again. But I knew this post would get the Karens out of the woodwork. Just the fact I'm like, guys, do you ask the manager? They're going to be like, I asked the manager. It's okay to ask the manager. Ask the manager. Complain. The contrast in Gen X between the Karens and the unbothered people is crazy. Someone else said, depends on the reason to ask for the manager. I don't think I've ever had the need to do so. Well, this person clearly fits in on the unbothered side. I wonder if anyone called Karen has commented on this. Oh, we got Karen. Try actually being named Karen. You have to put up with everything and never, ever mention anything publicly you're disappointed with, or you're immediately dismissed. It's ridiculous. Yeah, whatever, Karen. I'm joking. It must be hard being a Karen if you're not actually a Karen. Yeah, I just wanted to show you this, because literally there's over 1,000 comments here of people just being like, yeah, you should ask for the manager. And then there's a few Karens being like, you don't know how hard it is being me. At least you don't get judged based off your name. But yeah, honestly, what a performance here from Georgia, becoming a top contributor in the 2 biggest Gen X groups. What can I say? Georgia runs Gen X. Just wait till she starts recruiting the Karens for the Gen X mafia. But yeah, guys, on that note, it's been Georgemason, the biggest catfish of all time. Over and out. Boom.